Hey, how's it going? I wanted to make this video for you guys and just give you a couple tips to start implementing right away to outrank some of your competition online and really start bringing in jobs for your business. So I have your Facebook page pulled up here, and it looks like you guys do some awesome work. I love this overhead picture here. All right, and it looks like you just have a Facebook page. So if I come over to Google and we type in your business name, let's see what we find. So it looks like other companies come up. Jesse's Pool Plastering Service in Texas, open corporates. So we got maybe a directory there. So we have like a Yelp listing maybe, but no website. So we want to make sure we have a website, and we also want to make sure that we create our free Google My Business listing. All right. That way, when people are typing in, pool plastering Houston, or pool plastering near me specifically, they're going to find your business. Okay. Because I'm going to come over here to Google and we're going to type that in and we'll show you what pops up. We have pool plastering in Houston, and it's searched about 100 times a month. All right, so there's people looking for your services. Obviously, you know that, otherwise you wouldn't be in business, right? But these guys are coming up first, and if I was a customer, right, I would, looking for pool plastering, these are the first three businesses that I would call because they're the first three that I see. They've got great reviews, they've got their phone number, they've got a website, they've got directions, they've got all that information. So we want to set this up. This is our Google My Business listing. And if we take a look at this, we can do a couple things here. Again, this is free to set up, so this is definitely something you want to do. You got your business name, you got reviews from customers, you got your address, phone number, hours of operation. All right, you can link your website, different products you offer or services that you offer. All right, so this is actually a really nicely laid out Google My Business. They've got tons of photos here, which is great. And then down here we have a business description. So we want to make sure that we're optimizing this listing and using it to the max, right? That way, when people are typing in pool plastering Houston or anything related to the services you offer, you're going to show up in here. All right, and imagine how many phone calls these guys get. Imagine how many clicks they get to their website and jobs they land overall because they're showing up first. All right, so this is the main goal here for you guys, creating this listing. And then on the other hand, we have the organic section, all right, where we see other websites, we see Yelp, and we're going to just click on this first one to see what they're doing, why they're ranking, in the first spot. Because just like people click on these first three, people are coming down here to click on the first result. Nobody's coming down and hitting the second, third, fourth page. Very few hit the view all button because, again, you got what you need right here. So taking a look at this website, we have Express Pool Plastering and Repairs, nicely laid out. One of the biggest things that I, pay attention to is, do they have a call to action? All right. And do they have a click to call, phone number, and quote? So it looks like they do. You can call them, you can get a quote, and they've got their, I guess you could call this a call to action right here. So nice little animation here. They got a video, a little about section, and all their service. They got links to the about, links to the services, links to get a quote. So testimonials, nothing crazy here. And one thing they are missing is a lot of content. Now, what you can do to separate yourself, from this competitor is create better content than them. And we'll talk about that a little bit here. So Google loves content, and they want to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page alone. And that's going to allow you to rank for specific keywords that people are typing into Google all the time, like pool plastering Houston, right? And then for all your service pages, we want to see anywhere from 500 to 1,000 words. So if we take a look at one of these service pages, we can see that, obviously they've got some great pictures, but they don't have a lot of content. So we want to make sure to beat out their content by, putting in 500 to 1,000 words, putting in more keywords, all right? And then also making it look nice, right? Now, if I show you this website and a tool I utilize called Ahrefs, we're going to take a look at some of the metrics behind the site and kind of go into the back end of what people really don't see. So here it is. They're ranking for 195 keywords, and that's the most important part that we want to talk about. This has everything to do with the content on the site, and we can get some ideas of what to base content of your site around, like Pool Plaster Houston, Pool Plastering Houston, Pool Plastering Houston TX, replaster pool process, just different things like this. We want to actually really look for the ones that have the Houston involved, right? Because those are what I call buyer intent keywords. If someone is typing in the service and the location, they're ready to dive in and to get that service done, right? If somebody types in like what is pool plastering Houston or what is pool plastering, they might not be ready yet. So ranking for these specific keywords like pool plastering Houston, I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's important to make sure that you're showing up for that because there's a lot of volume, a search volume behind them. As you can see, a lot of people are looking for that service and they're bringing in traffic because they're in that first spot. So they're most likely turning these searches into customers, with their site doing so well. Excuse me. And going back to look at some of the other metrics here, not only is content a big player in Google, but backlinks are as well. And I'm not going to, overcomplicate it. A backlink is really just a link from one site to another, and it passes power and trust to the site. So Google loves content and they love trusted and powerful sites. So they want to show relevant information to customers searching for it on Google. Okay, so that's how they rank different companies, right? Who has the best content? Who has the best backlinks? Right? Overall, who has the best information? Who looks the best? And that's where you see these companies pop up. So making sure that we have our Google listing and making sure we have a website optimized with great content and backlinks is going to set you apart and really get you more calls, right? Land more jobs. If you have any questions, I'd love to learn a little bit more about your business and maybe see how we can help each other out. All right, I'll talk to you soon.